Right now, I'm just going to share a personal story of mine. How many of you in your life would like more success? Thank you. How many of you would like more confidence? Thank you. You see, about a year ago, when I was attending an amazing workshop by one of my teachers, Deborah Torres Patel, I was among the audience. And I was awestruck when I saw this group of amazing human beings going up one after another to do their stuff. They were speaking, they were singing, they were off the charts. And then I was sitting there looking at them. You know my little voices? You know that little voices? Some of you might be wondering, what little voice? Yeah, that little voice. The little voices in our head that just goes, what if I'm not good enough? What if I don't match up to them? And then, over the break, I told myself, at a time when the moment is brief and the stakes are high, you just have to perform. You just have to express yourself. You just have to express what is inside you that you want to say. And I was just wondering to myself, what was going on in that little voice? Why can't I be as successful as these people? And that brought me back to a time when I was in primary school. You see, when I was growing up as a child, my parents brought me up to do one thing. Study, study, and study, and study, and study, and study. How many of you can relate to that? Thank you. So I never had a chance to learn my social skills. I was even forbidden by my mom from playing with the kids in the neighborhood. I was depressed. When I went into secondary school, I had no friends. And the worst of all is I didn't know how to make friends at all. I was rejected, dejected, lonely, and depressed. And since all I knew how to do was to study, I did the last thing that I did. I ran away from it because I don't want to study anymore. I do not want to live a life that my parents tell me I should be living. I want to have friends. I want to play with people. I want to be happy. My results plummeted, and I sought solace in food. I binged on chocolates day and night. It got so bad that I was once 98 kilograms. I can still remember one day when I was on my way home from school, I saw some of my classmates play soccer. And mustering up one last bit of courage left in me, I decided to approach them to ask to join them. Sorry guys, can I join you for a game of soccer? And there was this one big guy. He was big, but he wasn't as fat as me. When he came up to me, he looked at me and said, "You, why don't you check yourself out in the mirror and run a few rounds around the field?" I trudged home that day, cried myself to sleep. from that moment on, I realized, I made a vow to myself, I am never ever going to put myself in that vulnerable position again. The success, whatever way you define it, be it thin, be it not being fat, being good at studies, is only for a select group of people. It is a party which I am not invited to. Coming back to that fateful day, 30th September 2012, as I was sitting in that seminar room watching some of my buddies, Imran, Faz, and a great new friend I have, Leo. They were just amazing. And I thought to myself, man, I don't belong here. I can't do what they do. I just want to check out. I'm a speaker. And yet, I want to check out. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you do if you were in that position? Would you slip away during the break and hope nobody noticed? Do you walk back into the room and muster up the courage to try again? Ladies and gentlemen, in this workshop we talk about expressing ourselves. But the key in expressing yourself is not to sell to other people, it's not to impress other people. It is to impress yourself. To make that sale to yourself that I can do it. Yes, I belong. And on that day, 30th of September, I went up on stage and I did my thing. I didn't care what people thought. I remembered my purpose. My purpose is to serve. I didn't care. I don't care anymore. The moment you don't care, you surrender to your purpose, the pressure's off. You just go up there and you do what you do. Ladies and gentlemen, in our lives, there are milestone moments. These moments in time, the moments of truth. The time when you either decide to make it or you break it. Which is why I feel so passionately about this, because public speaking and presentations and expressing yourself is all about connecting to yourself, more than it is about connecting to other people. Ladies and gentlemen, when you express yourself, you heal yourself. And from that space, you open yourself to the abundance and joy in life. How many of you would want that? Now turn to your partner, give a high five and say, I want that.
I want that.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand as a successful speaker. Since that day, 1 year ago, I have more than doubled my speaking engagements. And I'm being able to be more present to my participants in class. And at the same time, the joy and the success I got helped me to become more present to the people that I love the most in life. And I wish the same for you.